Unfortunately, India lost the fourth test against Australia yesterday, which is also known as the Boxing Day Test. But have you ever wondered why the Melbourne Cricket Ground, yes, the mighty MCG, is the one and only host of iconic Boxing Day Test in Australia? Well, buckle up because this story isn't just about cricket, it's about vision, marketing genius, and a tradition crafted over decades. The MCG has a rich history, hosting its first ever test match back in 1877, the first test match in the history of cricket. But Boxing Day, that wasn't always a part of its legacy. In fact, the first test to start on December 26 wasn't until 1968, nearly 90 years later. Even after that, the Boxing Day tradition was far from established. Over the next 12 years, only two matches began on this festive date. Enter Kane Jacobs, a name every cricket fan should thank. In 1980, Jacob joined the Victorian Cricket Association and soon became its CEO. He had a vision. He saw the potential of a holiday season test match played amidst the backdrop of Christmas festivities in one of the largest stadiums in the world, the MCG, Melbourne Cricket Ground. Kane Jacobs worked closely with the Melbourne City Council to promote the Boxing Day Test as the event to attend. And during the 1980s, 8 tests began on December 26, gradually embedding this tradition into Australian culture. But Jacob wasn't just about the matches, he was about securing the future. Recognizing its growing popularity, he registered Boxing Day Test and all the related terms as intellectual property for the Victorian Cricket Association. This move ensured that Melbourne and only Melbourne could lay claim to this event. To make it a true spectacle, Jacob and his team introduced fan events during breaks, making the Boxing Day Test more than just a cricket match. It became an experience. But in 2005, a major shift occurred. The intellectual property for the Boxing Day Test was transferred to Cricket Australia. While Jacob wasn't thrilled about it, the Victorian Cricket Association was well compensated. Yet this raised a critical question. Would the Boxing Day Test always remain in Melbourne? In 2017, the MCG faced its biggest challenge. A flat, lifeless pitch resulted in the snooze-worthy draw, prompting many to wonder if the MCG deserved to host such a prestigious event. Adding fuel to the fire, Perth, with its shiny new Opera Stadium, expressed interest in hosting the Boxing Day Test. The rumor grew so loud that Cricket Australia had to publicly announce that the Boxing Day Test was going nowhere. They own the trademark now, meaning the term Boxing Day Test can't be used by anyone else in any other context. Finally, in early 2024, an agreement was reached. Cricket Australia and the five state governments locked in the Boxing Day Test at the MCG until at least 2031. And here is the cherry on the top. 2027 will see a historic Ashes Test played on Boxing Day, marking 150 years since the first ever Test match. The Boxing Day Test at the MCG is more than just a match. It's a tradition born of vision, nurtured through smart decisions, and loved by fans across the globe. And while its future beyond 2031 might be uncertain, one thing is for sure, this event is and always will be a defining chapter of cricketing history. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more stories about cricket's greatest moment. What's your favorite Boxing Day Test memory? Drop that in the comment section below and see you in the next video.